Bitcoin is 2019's best performing asset. In a recent CoinDesk article, it states, investors would be hard pressed to name a better performing asset class so far in 2019 than Bitcoin. For comparison, gold is up 17% since December 31st. For stocks, the S&P's 500 index returned 21% through September 30th. And as for Bitcoin, it's up 114% on the year. Investors who bought on the last day of 2018 would have doubled their money and then some. Bitcoin's price gains are nearly 4 times the level of the hottest tech stocks. That is amazing. So Bitcoin, despite what everybody's saying on it, despite the downturn of going from 20,000 to 3,000 and then back up and all the volatility, it's the best performing asset. And not everybody is convinced, right? There's people in Wall Street that aren't pouring into this asset class yet because it's only been around for 10 years. There isn't that much data. There's a lot of volatility. It's extremely unpredictable. The price goes up, then the price goes down. I mean, just yesterday, the price of Bitcoin was something like 7,800, and now it's close to 8,500, 8,600 in terms of price. It is unpredictable. It is volatile. And in fact, even the people in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space feel the same way. The chief investment officer at Blockforce Capital says, at the end of the day, Bitcoin is still a very speculative asset. Because of the dramatic price swings in recent years, or even on a daily basis, it's not a safe haven. And I completely agree with him. I don't think it's a safe haven in the near term and in the short term. There are these huge price swings. We saw that yesterday. We saw it today, as I was saying. But I think the way to look at Bitcoin, and again, I'm not a financial expert, do your own research, is to look at it from the long term. Because if you do look at it from the long term, since its inception, since 10 years ago, Bitcoin has had a higher low each year except the year 2015. And that is the price of Bitcoin at its lowest mark has been higher each year for the last 10 years. And in fact, millennials are pouring into Bitcoin. In a recent study, they found that millennials prefer Bitcoin over gold by 90%. That is 90% of millennials prefer Bitcoin over gold. Last month, institutional investors will have more reason to pour into here because the backed futures exchange was launched. That is Bitcoin futures. So that is a regulated platform that now different people can get involved with. Merchant adoption. I talked about the Sacramento Kings. The Dallas Mavericks are accepting Bitcoin. Variety of different merchants like Overstock.com are accepting cryptocurrencies as a form of payment. And then finally, on October 14th, later this month, and I'll have another video that I'll do on this as well, but the SEC is going to approve or disapprove a Bitcoin ETF, which will be another vehicle, another regulated vehicle for both institutional investors and just private investors to get into this space. So despite what they say about Bitcoin, it is the best performing asset of 2019, and it is the best performing asset over the last 10 years.